So in this segment, we're going to be talking about the UK telling lies. It's a bit of a confusing one. I'm not going to lie about. I guess it'd be WTO rules and the Japanese trade deal. We'll leave it at that. So the bakers use this is about the Great British Bake Off. If anyone's like not from the UK, or even if you are from the UK and you don't know, it's a really big, really popular show. One off the BBC, so I stopped watching it because I can't be asked with ads. Anyways, the bakers use a lot of soya sauce, even though I'm pretty sure it's pronounced soy sauce, but I'm not sure. In the first challenge on Great British Bake Off, so it's a good thing. It will be cheaper thanks to our trade deal with Japan, and this is very disingenuous for multiple reasons. One reason being is that most of our soy sauce doesn't actually come from Japan; it comes from the EU, and some of it is made in the UK as well. So this deal is very disingenuous, and we'll go into talking about it a bit more here. To clarify, this is the Department of International Trade saying, to clarify, thanks to the UK Japan trade deal, soya sauce will be cheaper than it otherwise would be under WTO terms, on which we would be trading with Japan from the 1st of January if we had not secured a UK Japan trade deal. But the thing is, I thought we set our own tariff, so we could have set it at zero for soy sauce if we really wanted to. But then that would have benefited the EU as well to an extent if we got rid of the tariff on soy sauce, because most of it is produced in the EU as far as I know of, or in the UK. So this is them doing their own goal here, because they're pointing out that WTO terms are worse than the trade deal we have with Japan, which is something you could actually extract and talk about more further with the EU, and that imports could potentially go up because we won't have a deal with the EU if we go for a no deal. If you guys get what I'm saying here, which is that the UK basically here saying that WTO rules are actually worse than having trade deals, purely because of the potential tariffs that would have to be put in place to protect our domestic markets from other countries. So this is something I just found really funny. It's a proper own goal from the Department of International Trade. So we keep going on. This is David Schneider. He's very much worth following. So first point, the EU has an agreement with Japan, so at best it's the same as before. And we know that we have some financial aid restrictions in the UK with our deal with Japan. And amongst other things, you said WTO would be fine. Now you say it's crap. So you're saying now the WTO rules are worse than having a deal. That's what they're implying in this tweet here, saying that it's now cheaper to import soy sauce from Japan because we're not trading under WTO rules. We have our own deal. So that's a myth in itself, that soy sauce will be cheaper. They got me saying soya now because they've written it out. It's a myth. So we go on to point 3. Most popular soy sauce comes from the EU, which is true as far as I know of. If you're being made to write these against your will, sneak help in your next tweet. And I think it's probably Liz Truss or some spin merchant writing this. I don't think it's a civil servant. And this is I can't pronounce her second name, so we'll call her Dr. Anna. She's another one. She's very much worth a follow. She says about the clarification about the WTO terms thing. Yes, better. Other that Japan is not where most of our soy sauce comes from. Deal or no deal, soy sauce will be more expensive. Now, please keep this up, because if we do import the soy sauce from Japan, it's going to cost a lot more, purely because Japan's so far away. If you think about it, right, Bangladesh is a 12-hour flight, I think, from the UK. Japan's further away than that. So it's going to be probably a 14, 15-hour flight. And so the transport cost going from Japan to the UK is far more expensive. So, even if there's a 6% tariff, say, or 10% tariff on soy sauce, it might still be cheaper to buy it from the EU purely because of the extra transport costs from Japan. This is why you do trade deals with your neighbours, predominantly. And so here we've got another one, this BBC fact check. So we'll go through the specific brands in a minute. So Amoy, owned by Heinz, has 58% of the £29 million market, according to research. This is the soy sauce market company Euromonitor International. Its soy sauce is made in China and bottled in the UK. So the UK-Japan deal will have no impact, but the tariff payable on soy sauce imported from China will come down slightly from 7.7 it was as part of the EU to the UK's new rate of 6%. So under the fact that we've left the EU means that we've lowered the soy sauce tariff cost by 1.7%, which isn't a lot, really. I mean, this company Amoy might get a slight tactical advantage here because the tariff is lowered for them, whilst the EU one might be up for brands made inside the EU, but that's going to affect the consumer because we're going to have less choice. The second one brand is Kiko-Man, which is a cool name. A Japanese company with 20% of the market. However, most of its sources found in the UK are made in the Netherlands, and only some is imported from Japan. So that means if there's a tariff on Kiko-Man soy sauce, which comes from the Netherlands predominantly, that means that price is going to go up because it's very unlikely that the manufacturer is going to absorb the cost, and it's even more unlikely that the supermarket is going to absorb the cost, or your Asian grocer, whichever one you go to. So the article goes on to say, if the UK does not do a trade deal with the EU from the 1st of January, imports of soy sauce from the Netherlands will go from having no tariff to having a 6% tariff. So that means that soy sauces imported from the EU, so the Kiko Man one specifically, will go up by 6%. And it will probably go up more than that because there's going to be extra checks and paperwork to do. So what that means is that either Kiko Man can set up a factory here, or Kiko Man's products are going up, and therefore they have a tactical disadvantage against Amoy. What that means is less choice from the consumer overall. So if we actually look at these products, right? There's the mouse. Okay, so there's the Kiko Man one. It's at £2.70. Their distributor name and address is in the Netherlands. Their address, they don't even have a Japanese address here. There's an EU one and a UK one, so that's $270 for a 250ml bottle. I haven't done the exact maths here, but if we have a look, 108 100ml. So the Amoy one's cheaper anyways. This is, look, if we find it here somewhere, naturally brewed in China, blended in the UK. So like we said before, and we've got Thai Dragon dark soy sauce. Will this be our savior? No, because this is made in China, directly in China. The PRC is ironically named the People's Republic of China, which obviously is not, it's a dictatorship. But overall, what we can see from this is the Department of International Trade put out a very silly tweet and then had to backtrack on their very silly tweet and point to the fact that WTO terms are not the one. They are not the one, especially if you're coming off a trade deal with that country. So instead of going from 0% tariffs on soy sauce from the EU, we're going to 6%. And that's just off soy sauce. So imagine all the other products that's going to happen to. And yeah, we could lower the price of the tariff on soy sauce if we really want to. But that's going to benefit China more, because it's going to benefit China as well. And so what's going to happen is if you like the Kiko Man soy sauce, sorry to say, your price is probably going to go up about minimum 6%, probably around 10% because of all the extra costs. That's just a rough guess. It might go up more, who knows. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Shouts out Dano, probably tell us more about this stuff, about extra costs. So hopefully we'll see him around in the comments. And like, comment, share, subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.